It's our 4-state region.
Mermaid has 2 mattresses any size for the price of a twin. You choose $3.99 or $5.99.
Okay, we are going to get your weekend planned for you, and you can thank us later because it is time for the Rabbit Valley Music Festival coming to Ringgold this weekend for a day and a half only, so don't miss the fun. Samantha Leslie has the Rabbit Valley Farmers Market. She has been working tirelessly on this, but you're ready for a crowd.
Yeah, we're ready. We've been planning this for a year. It is the first music festival for Ringgold, Georgia, and it is a big, legitimate music festival. We have 2 stages and a wonderful lineup of artists.
And a fantastic weather forecast. That seldom happens.
Yes, the weather is going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect festival weather.
You know, I will tell you, she has been working on this for a long time because she comes on every couple of months, I guess, here on the show. And each time she's come, she said, oh, I can't wait to come on in October and tell you about this music festival.
Yes.
You kind of stepped out on a wing and a prayer with this thing, but it looks like you've got a great lineup.
We did. It was a huge project. This is the largest project I've ever undertaken. And it's all coming together. All the moving parts are fitting in place, and we cannot wait.
Can we brag a little bit about Ringgold? I know that's not hard for you to do.
It's not. I love Ringgold.
It could be an easy town, and I hope that it's okay that I say this, if you're in Chattanooga, to kind of not realize the depth of what is there in Ringgold. But it is like stepping back into time when you're there, but everything is excellent.
Everything's great there. And Ringgold has a really strong art community, and I don't think people realize that unless they're there. And music's always been a huge part of Ringgold.
Right.
And so this just fell right into place.
So with your lineup, are these local bands or are they coming in?
We have one local band that'll open up for us on Saturday, and that's Josh Driver and Full Circle.
Okay.
But all of the other bands come from out of town. We even have the Beaches who are coming down from Toronto, Canada.
What?
So we have a couple of them from California, the silent comedy, American Restless. We've brought them in from everywhere.
Okay, how did you do this? Did you know the kind of music you wanted and then you began to research to invite them?
I knew the kind of music that I wanted, but I have a committee with a couple of other people, and one of them in particular is a musician, and he's in the industry, and he helped us gather up the lineup.
That's a good contact.
Yes.
Wow, do you know what the conversations were like when you were talking to, I'm sure it was begun with email, but bands in California and Toronto? Did they even know about Ringgold, Georgia?
No, nobody's known really about Ringgold, and it's a first-time festival, so it was a little difficult sometimes to get people to really get involved.
Believe in it, yeah.
We've got some wonderful musicians. Friday night, the Liquor Smiths will open up, and then Chance McCoy, who was with Old Crow Medicine Show, will be playing, and he's a wonderful fiddle player. And then we've got Madison Ward out of Kansas City. It's going to be fantastic.
So, you know, Chattanooga is just wrapping up Three Sisters Bluegrass, and so you would think bluegrass music, it all sounds the same, but you bring all these different artists here. They all have their own spin on it. So when you're here for the music festival, each act taking the stage going to sound different?
Well, it's all kind of falls under the Americana genre, which is kind of outlaw country, a little rock and roll, kind of folksy, kind of an indie rock.
Yeah.
There'll be a little bit of everything for everybody.
Perfect for fall.
Absolutely.
So you've got the space for everybody. It's at the rec complex there in Ringgold. Parking is pretty easy.
And parking's free in Ringgold. There's lots of parking on Nashville Street. There's parking at the depot. People can park at City Hall. They will let everyone park at City Hall in that lot.
And it's a fun little town to walk.
It is.
It really, really is. So I'm sure the businesses there in the Nashville Street area are going to be open for folks to come in and get a cup of coffee and enjoy some lunch.
Yes, absolutely. And we also have 5 food trucks that'll be at the festival.
Oh,
One of
great.
them's a coffee truck in particular. We have a milkshake truck, ice cream. We've got food, burgers, salads. We barbecue. We have everything.
Is there stuff for the kids?
Well, the VIP members actually have access to a bouncy house for their kids, and kids 12 and under are absolutely free getting in.
Okay, this one is a ticketed event. So if your kids are over 12, and for the adults out there,
right,
what is it?
They'll have to pay a ticket, but a one-day ticket's $35.
That's great.
Yes.
To be able to soak up that sun let all your worries go away, hear some great music, and be part of the inaugural event. That's pretty great.
It is.
Okay, this sounds weird, but one of our coworkers, Danielle, and I were bragging with Samantha about her t-shirts. She shared some t-shirts before, and all you women out there, you know what I mean when I say it's a good t-shirt. Are you going to have t-shirts?
We will have t-shirts, and it's the same fabric as our other t-shirts, but it'll have a festival theme on it. And then of course all of our artists will have merchandise for sale. So people can come out and they can buy records and t-shirts and all the merchandise. And I want to also point out that the VIP members on Friday night get to meet the artists. So there's a meet and greet for the VIP with Chance McCoy and Madison Ward and the Liquorsmiths.
Oh, how very
We're super
fun.
excited about that.
So with those VIPs, it's limited quantity, right?
There is definitely a limited quantity. The VIPs have their own section, their own private cocktail bar, a little covered area that they can sit in, and then the bouncy house and a little fire pit.
Okay, so you can go through Eventbrite if you want to get your tickets, but there's actually a website specifically for this, and it's easy to remember, rabbitvalleymusicfestival.com.
Yes.
You can go online to get your tickets. If people don't, can they get them at the gate?
We will absolutely be selling tickets at the gate.
Okay, October 7th and 8th, the fun begins Friday at what time?
Friday, the doors open at 5:30, and the music will start at 6.
Okay, have a great time and be part of a first of many to come.
Thank you.
Thanks, Samantha.
Appreciate it.
Before and bath fitter. Before and bath fitter. If you have a before bath, now's the time to call Bath Fitter to get a beautiful after. With our unique tub over tub process, there's no mess or stress. Spend smart on a beautiful new bath done right, backed by a lifetime warranty. Join over 2 million happy customers who know it just